Listen, Jay-Z, why did you have to get on that stage and mention that musty lady? Jay-Z done it to me, and I got the bald head to prove it. He sliced me with a box cutter. Why did you have to say her name? Because you already know what's about to happen now. After decades of her screaming, Jay-Z, Beyonce, the industry, and spending hours and hours online and spreading rumors, theories, and stories like she's the Library of Congress for delusion. He finally gave her one little mention, and honestly, Jay, you should have been sued her. Sue her. Sue her.
Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
Sue her. Sue her for her last strand of hair. She got one follicle left holding on like it's a paying rent. Sue her for that. Sue her for that black bra. Sue her for the Pampers. Sue the whole overnight pack off her bald-headed ass. Lord have mercy. But anyway, Jay-Z got on stage at the Roots picnic and he mentioned Jag, and yes, technically, she finally got acknowledged, but she doesn't deserve to be acknowledged. But you already know she is not going to process that like a normal person. She is going to say, wow, I was mentioned in the legendary freestyle. No, she's going to be somewhere jumping up like, oh my God, he said my name. He sees me. He knows me and my bald head and no edges exist. Girl, no, he shaded you. That was not a love letter. That was not a shout out. That was not a thank you for your service. That was Jay-Z saying, Quest, you introduced me to Pissy Pussy Jag, and now decades later, look what you did. I got a lifetime stalker package with no cancellation policy. That was him looking at Questlove like, brother, I trusted you. You brought this lady into the room. I let her sing. I gave her opportunity, and now she has been attached to my name ever since like a bad wig glue. Gorilla glue. So yeah, it was a joke, but it was one of those jokes with truth sitting in the passenger seat, you know? Jay did not have to yell. He didn't have to rant. He didn't have to go live for 3 hours. He said one line, one single line. He mentioned one name, a pissy name. And then he blamed Questlove with a smile and kept it moving. Because you're just that irrelevant and non-motherfucking factor. Yes, he mentioned you, but briefly in an insult. But Jag is still going to take it as she exists, and she's going to say, my, I told you Jay-Z is worried about me, and he's still after me, and Tasha K and Transrena Kibi, they're all after me, and she got Josh Ray, the robot, and the official campaign, and Michael Brass, and they're all after me. They got the whole Jag sector of minions after none other than Jaguar Wright. And it's all because of Sean Carter. Sean Carter done it to me. He put a gun up to my head and he said, sing, bald-headed bitch, sing. And I started singing and singing and singing. And then he fired me because my singing was awful. And you know what? What makes it even funnier? After all these years of Jaguar talking and talking and talking about Jay-Z, hours and hours and hours, years and years, decades, Jay-Z gave her one bar, one little bar. And somehow that one bar said, Quest, this is your fault. I blame you for this stalker, this lifetime stalker. So yes, you were mentioned, Jack, by none other than whole Jay-Z, but in a negative way. A negative way. So yes, you were acknowledged, but in a negative way. So you're still an irrelevant nobody that he sees with disgust and disdain. And he doesn't want to marry you or hire you or collaborate. He wishes that he never met you. Have a great day, Jack. A great and fabulous day. At 49 years old, you finally got the mention from Jay-Z after decades of being treated like a nobody bitch that you are.
Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.